Hello and welcome to FX Fix, where we take a look at good, bad and dated visual effects. Season 1 Episode 7 of House of the Dragon brings us another lighting masterclass from Miguel Sapochnik, who previously directed The Long Night, Game of Thrones' epic battle episode that took the bold approach of making most of the action impossible to see. This episode of House of the Dragon was shot in broad daylight during the spring, and apparently edited and colour graded to look like this as a choice. The problem being that because the episode is so aggressively colour graded, it's pretty much impossible to see anything, and all colour, detail and nuance during scenes like Daemon and Rhaenyra's love scene, or Prince Aemond claiming a dragon for himself, are completely lost. So here's the fix. For the scene where Otto Hightower finds grandson Prince Aegon passed out drunk, we first need to try to restore the scene's colouring as it was originally shot. But because this is a compressed file and the colours are being changed a lot, it causes a lot of blocky artifacting in the background, which we smooth out by running the footage through Topaz Video AI, while also sharpening some of the smaller details. Then finally we do a second colour grading pass to give the scene this slight blue tint to make it clear that it's supposed to be set late in the evening. While some areas are still lacking detail and some bits are over-sharpened, I think it's definitely an improvement over the original, and makes everything a lot clearer and easier to follow. Next up, in Game of Thrones tradition, we get our weekly dose of incest, as uncle and niece Daemon and Rhaenyra hook up on the beach late at night. It's not possible to restore the original colouring to this scene without making it look absolutely hideous, so the only real option is to compromise and make very small changes. As with before, this causes a lot of artifacting that we again smooth out with Topaz Video AI. This one didn't work out quite as well, but it's at least still watchable. Then finally, we go for one final colour grade, darkening the whole thing slightly and adding some heavy blue tones to make it clear that this is the middle of the night.
You abandoned me.
I spared you. You were a child.
Yes. Yes, I was a child. And look at what my life became without you. Droll tragedy.
And now finally, the most important scene in my eyes, Aemond claiming Vhagar the dragon. This one is so ridiculously dark that the colour grading has to be pretty heavy to correct it, but luckily it doesn't come out too badly. As always, there is quite a bit of artifacting, but smoothing that out with Topaz Video AI is pretty simple, and adds a lot more detail to Vhagar, making her look a lot more impressive. I did do one last colour grade to make the scene more blue in line with the other two, but I honestly prefer it without since it shows off Vhagar's colouring more and suggests that this is later at night, slowly creeping towards dawn with lighter skies. Because the original was so massively edited, this was never going to be perfect, but on the whole I think it's a significant improvement that restores a huge amount of visual detail and makes the whole thing much easier to follow. What do you think of these new colour grades? Are they an improvement over the original? Feel free to sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and check out the longer version of this video available now. I'll see you on the next one.